So for the start of the school year, I feel like I wasn't motivated at all. And I feel like if we were, I guess, in person, it would have made everything a lot better. Going into this class personally, I feel as though I would rather have had it in person. I'm not a type of student to like learn stuff without being in person. So it kind of made me feel less motivated. I kind of didn't really have faith in myself to like do the work. And yeah. So what did I learn in this class? I learned a lot about the radio, and it kind of makes me want to work in the radio field, like probably be a radio producer or something, because I do want to be a producer. So it kind of makes me want to go and be a producer for the radio instead of for television. But I don't know, I kind of just want to do everything in the major: be a journalist, be a producer, work in the radio, film stuff, everything. I also learned in this class about like different types of like black radio. So we have black influence radio, and we also have black radio. So black influenced radio, I thought all of them were the same. So I thought that black influenced radio was the same as black radio, whereas it's ran by black people. And I guess it's not. So black influenced radio, I learned that it can be ran by anybody, any race. It doesn't have to be just white people, just whatever. It can be ran by any race, but they don't really they don't really talk about a lot of stuff they can be talking about on black influenced radio as they can on a black radio station. So black radio is like ran by black people. Black people talk about whatever they want to talk about without any filters or anything. We also got to kind of go into the radio station via Zoom. And we got to talk to Chris Kalin. And I didn't really know that she graduated from state, because I live in Charleston. I listen to that radio station, Z93 Jams. I didn't really know that she went to state, so it's kind of cool. But she kind of took us around the station, taught us a lot of stuff about what she does, how she puts tracks together and puts the commercials and ads in or whatever. And it's kind of cool, and it kind of makes me really want to work in the radio world instead of television. But I don't know. So basically what podcast is not really the same as a talk show as I think it is, because really with talk show you have to have like one subject kind of, and with podcasting you can have multiple subjects on whatever you want to talk about. So kind of what I'm saying is like basically you can talk about different things, like say if you want to have like a hygiene or girl talk type of podcast, you can talk about just that, and you don't have to kind of keep it on just that. You can kind of have it on different subjects, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. So all in all, this class really taught me a lot about the radio, podcasting, that field of the media, and it's kind of cool. Again, makes me really want to work in a different field than what I'm going into. And I hope next semester I learn a little bit more about it as I take the next part of this class. Also, I would have to say this is my favorite class out of all the classes that I had, because it was interesting. It kept me motivated, kind of. And it made me actually think about my future.